To deliver the opening remarks, please welcome Dr. Srikanya Yathip, Secretary General of Government Pension Fund.
His Excellency, Mr. Akhom Pitaya Paisit, Minister of Finance, Mrs. Geeta Saprawan, UN's Resident Coordinator in Thailand, the United Nations in Thailand, Executive from the Bank of Thailand, Executive from the Securities and Exchange Commission, Stock Exchange of Thailand, Kasikorn Bank Public Company Limited, institutional investor, member of the banking sectors, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of Government Pension Fund of Thailand or GPF, I would like to take this opportunity to tell all of you here that GPF recognizes that it is our responsibility to create both investment return for our members and social returns for our society and the world. Being a large investor investing globally, we consider ourselves as a universal owner holding a slice of the world economy. Our investment decision is directly linked to adverse social impact. As such, we must ensure that our decision and action truly adhere to our mission to do well while doing good, and that serve our vision to become the leader in ESG investing and initiatives in Thailand. Throughout the years, GPF has continued to undertake responsible investment mission from the policy level down to the operational level. At the policy level, we have set in place an investment governance policy and a framework and guideline for fund management that take into account ESG factors, conform to the international investment governance for institutional investors, and meets international standards and also other standards developed by Thai standard setters. Our advocacy for responsible investing is to encourage other investors in Thailand to adopt similar global principles and our locally developed agreement. Our first success is the collaborative engagement on negative risk guideline. To accomplish the vision, GPF also signed up as one of the co-founders of the Thailand Responsible Business Network and a declaration for the Market Governance Promotion Initiative in celebration of the auspicious occasion of His Majesty the King coronation. At the operational level, we have adopted responsible investment principles and applied them throughout our investment value chain. First, focusing on investment analysis and decision-making process by co-developing the GPF ESG weight and score asset valuation methodology through the cooperation with the OECD and the World Bank. The calculation methodology drew upon the data from MSCI ESG database as a macro view and is customized to suit the investment environment in Thailand by our analyst team as a micro adjustment. The methodology is being used in evaluating and selecting domestic fixed income and equity. GPF also takes active roles as a business owner by closely monitoring the operation of the investee company to ensure that they conduct their operation as guided by ESG framework. To ensure that all sales are being done, we engage regularly with our fund manager and investee company. We engage even more frequent during the COVID-19 breakout, as we want to make sure that our investee company pay attention to the health and job securities of their employees. Human rights is our focal point for this particular year and the next year. On this issue, we are working with UNEP-FI and the Stock Exchange of Thailand in developing a human rights heat map and common framework of human rights integration and due diligence. This endeavor is part of GPF's aim of building economic, social, and environmental strength for Thailand and the global community. We believe that this is an effective mechanism in advocating the UN Sustainable Development Goals or SDG. Sustainable Thailand 2021, the event is initiated by GPF, Ministry of Finance, and United Nations in Thailand. The aim is to announce that Thailand committed towards sustainable Thailand from two main sectors, banks and institutional investors. The announcements will let the world know that Thailand is joining forces on Sustainable Thailand and that Thai banking sector aim to adopt the principle of responsible banking or PRB. Also, Thai investors aim to adopt the principle of responsible investment or PRI. To conclude, I would like to thank the tremendous support from the United Nations in Thailand, Ministry of Finance, Bank of Thailand, Security and Exchange Commission, Stock Exchange of Thailand, Kasikorn Bank, the Thai Banker Association, and lastly, but much more importantly, is my thanks to the signatories representing bank and investor in Thailand. To end, I would like to thank Mr. Akomtern Pithayaphaisit, the Minister of Finance, who support our initiative from the first day of our meeting. Mr. Akom would also give us an honor of deliver a keynote speech on Sustainable Thailand. His Excellency, Mr. Akom, the floor is yours. Thank you.